Hello friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel Programming Knowledge. In this video, I will discuss 3 methods by which you can print this star pattern with a single loop in Python. There are lots of other methods to print this pattern using a single loop. You can share your ideas in the comments section. So, let's start the video. So, in the first method, I will use the concept of range function and star operator. First, I will take input from the user. So, n equals to integer, bracket, input, bracket, enter the number of rows, brackets completed. Then I will store the star symbol in a string called s, so, s equals to star. After that, I will add for loop, in which I will use range function, which is helpful to iterate loop from 0 to the range, in this case, n. So, for loop, I in range, bracket, n, bracket completed, colon. Now, I will print the symbol. To print this pattern we will use a concept of string which is, star operator. So basically, the star operator needs a string and a number as arguments. In this case, the order doesn't matter, you can put the number before the string, or vice versa, the result will be the same, a new string created by the nth replication of the argument's string. At each iteration, I will print the star with multiply by I plus 1. Because at initial stage I will be 0. So, I have to multiply string by I plus 1. Let's run it. Here, I will enter the value of 5. We get the result as we wanted and we have used only a single loop, bravo. Let's move to second method. For the second method, I will copy the code from the first method. Here, I will use the concept of the list. I will create a list, and instead of printing pattern at every iteration, I will append them in the list. So, here list equal to square bracket. So, our empty list has been created. And here, list.append bracket star multiplied by I plus 1, bracket completed. After iteration I will print the list and the output will be as we wanted. Print bracket, star, list, separated by new line. Let's run it. Here, I will enter the value of 5. The output is the same as we wanted. Let's move to the third method. It's a complex method but, with the help of this logic you can write a code in any programming language. So, first of all I will take an input from the user. So, n equals to, input bracket, enter number of rows, bracket completed. Here, whatever value we receive from the user is stored as a string. So, we have to convert them into integer. Let's move ahead. First, I will initialize I and j with 1. And, I will take an empty string called s. Now, I will take a while loop, which iterates until it hits the condition, which is, I is less or equals to n. Now, I will check the condition that, if the value of I, is equals to j? If so, we will append star symbol and new line character into string s. After that, we will increase the value of j by 1, and make the value of I equals to 1. Every time, when the value of I hits the value of j, at that time we reinitialize value of I with 1. Now, we will add another if condition. So, if whenever the value of I is less than the value of j, then we will simply append star symbol to s, and we will increase the value of I with 1. So, by this 2 condition we can print our star pattern with a single loop. Initially the value of I and j is equals to 1. So, it will run our second if condition and make the value of I equals 1 and j equals 2. Now our string s will become this. So, again the value of I is 1 and it will run our first condition and the value of I will be increased by 1. And it will add a star symbol in our s string. Now, the value of I is 2 and, it will run our second condition, so, the value of I will become 1 and j will be increased by 1. And our string looks like this. And so on this will work. Now, our code is ready. But here one thing that we have to consider, that we cannot break our loop according to this condition. It will print an extra line. For that, we will add another condition, that whenever the value of j hits the value of n plus 1, then we will print the pattern, and break the loop. That's it. That's our logic. Let's run it. Here, I will enter the value of 5. And it runs as we wanted. So, I hope you like this video. If you have enjoyed this video, then hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then hit the subscribe button. And, if you have any another method to print this pattern, then you can share with me in the comments section. We will meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye.